Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anek and Israel. I'm going to be teaching you how to do this particular design you're seeing on your screen right here. So please stick here and enjoy everything you are going to see here. Right? Let's jump right into it. So first off, let's break down what we have in the design. So we have the background, which is that light yellow kind of thing, and then the boom, that white ray of light that you're seeing there, and then the pictures, then these rocks. I think there's the rocks in the background first. Let me zoom it in. There's some rocks in the background first, and then there's the rock here, then there's this text, and then there's him, and then there's this text here. Alright, so let's get right into it. So this is the rock. I don't know what this is. This is the rock, and then these are the four pictures that I use and what I used to blend them. I'm going to show you guys how I did this, right? So okay, first off, what's the frame size of this? So once I think my made it so is that once I click on another frame, I want to create a new frame. Once I go here and then double tap, it's just going to, I just double tapped on the screen. Like, let me do that again. So when I double tap on the screen, it creates the new frame for me. So right, so then since this is done, I'll go to my color palette and then let me just copy what I did there. So this is FFE5AE. So I just copy that, and then as I go back to this one, I'll apply gradient, leave it on linear. So I can change this one and then rotate it so this way, and I want this one to be more pronounced here. You get right? Thank you very much. So that being done, the next thing I'm going to do is to add this boom that is in the background. So I'll get, what is my star button? Star, yes, get my star, draw my star, and then increase the number to the highest. 60 is the highest, and reduce the midpoint at least. Something like this is okay. So alright, to white. Okay, so this is it, but then I'm going to blur it a little bit. I'm going to go to effect, go to layer blur, and then blur it a little bit. Alright, so we arrived here. So I can reduce the opacity to around 60. No, 70 is okay. So I like it at 70, and then I'll lock it in so that it won't distract whatever I'm doing. So I'll duplicate the first rock, so and bring it in and rotate it to something like this. I think I can start with this. Now turn it to black and white. So just go to saturation and desaturate it. So we have this now, and I'd like it to be at the background. So no, it should it come up? Okay, the shortcut I'm using to do that is on your keyboard. After your P, after the first line OP, IOP, then the next two buttons there. Some people call it parentheses. Some people call it parentheses. People call it brackets. Yeah, you get. But whatever you want to call it, you know those two that look. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, so I bring this here, somewhere around there, and then this one somewhere around there as well. I think a little bit lower. Don't worry about what it's looking like. We're going to blend it into the background. Okay, so that being done, I think I need to turn both of them to black and white. So I'll just desaturate them. And next on this one. Okay. Then I'll need to bring this in now, but before I bring this in, I need to show you guys how I did it. So create you can use either your frame or normal rectangle to do it. So rectangle is arrow, so click on my arrow, I create a rectangle. So of any size of your choice, the color should be white. So when you apply gradient, the top and the down, the two colors should be white, and then one of them take it to 0%. You get, so you can decide to increase this based on to fit what you want. And then you're good. Just tie this stuff and then align them. Make sure it's properly aligned. So I want them to blend in very well. So I'm going to duplicate this again and then bring this guy down so that no one is going to notice you're not going to notice anything there. So before I bring in this particular picture and place it right in the center. Yes, right in the center of all of them. That looks sharp already. So and then I duplicate this guy again, and then bring him forward. I begin to properly make it blend, so I can reduce this so that it's blend in very well. So now that it has blended in and you're not going to notice any sharp edge, any sharp cuts there, so I'm going to lock them in. This is so that nothing will distract me when I'm working with it. So I'm locking them in, and that's good. So the next thing is to this particular rock, I'm going to duplicate them again. Duplicate again, and then bring forward. But this time I'm going to take it back to 100%. Remember I took it down to 20% the other time. 20% means 20%, the opacity should be 20% you get. I took it back now to 100%. So I will drop it like this. Yes, so I like where it is. That's where the first one, that's where the original, where it is in the original design. So I will do the same thing again, but now flip it, then take it to this side. Okay, that looks sharp. That looks sharp. Okay, so and then we'll go look for our triangle and rectangle guys again. Bring them forward, duplicate and bring forward. So now begin to duplicate. Duplicate, move downward a little bit. I forgot the uncle was locked. Please don't be locked in your life. So duplicate and then okay. So it is clean now. We are almost there. I promise you guys we are almost there. So for these two guys, so that it will look very, very pronounced, I'm going to take it down to 70, maybe 60, 50. Okay, 50 is good. 50 is good. Alright, so what do we have next? Who need to go in next that we've not included there? So this particular guy, and then we bring him in right in the center, and then we place him here. Yes, it's in the center. So alternate H, that means if it is horizontally on the center, Y alternate V horizontally at the center, right? So we take him Ctrl Z back here, and then almost there. So the other thing is the text. So what did I click on? I still have my this thing. I've just clicked to make this thing go back to what it's supposed to be. So I think I have a star here. What was the function of that star self? Okay, to make his, make that back of his head look a little bit like he's blooming. It was not obvious. So 65, and then how many? This thing was it. So just take it behind his head and properly align to the center. And it's not very obvious because somebody that does not have eyes of the test is not going to notice it. See, same way it is looking here. So when you get eyes, not going to see him. All right. So that's done. What was this? Okay, this was me trying to, this particular two guys, what I did here was, you see that mine here is looking just white, okay, just white, but there's this touch of a touch of peach, is it peach color that is appearing here a little bit. So what do? I just do you see it now? Do you see it appear now, right? So I'll make sure this guy is on top so that it won't affect it, and then I'm going to bring him down so it won't do too much. Okay, so same here. And this shape guy, I'm going to remove one of them. I think I'm going to remove you. What of the second one? Sharp now. So gives it. Now this is what I did to this particular shape. It's just the same way I do every other shape. But this one, this was a normal, normal shape with the color, and I had to apply one of these things to it. So, but if you come here, I applied 1697.21 layer blur to it, ready to blur out entirely, because the goal was just to make the whole thing look very, very blurred, as you can see. So if I put this thing here like this, it's going to change the entire color, make it look somewhat what I don't understand. So what do? I had to look for something that will make it look. I had to use plus lighter, and then you see what it did to it, see what it does to things. Alright, so now that we are good, what else is here? I'm not in the fan of those that I have to copy, that I have to do everything in details. So the text, I like copying the text, you get. You can always come back to this design. If you want to scatter, please don't scatter the main design, so that nobody is going to be affected. People that others that will come. I see you guys normally come here to check out the design, look at it. I see you guys because the link to all the designs that I've done are always in the description. See all the tutorials I've done, like this one, all the tutorials I've done. The link is always attached to the description. I can always go back to it and watch them and see what I did. All right, and if you want to if you want to get any of the resources I use, like the rock, you can easily to come here, click on your export as PNG, leave it like that, and then click export, and boom, you've gotten. I don't know why it's taking time to download. I believe that should be network, but once you do that, and download to your system, you have that resources already. And this affects this is the same way with every other resources down here. Okay, yeah, it has downloaded now. So this applies to every other resources here that I've used for any tutorial, anytime, any point in time. You can easily go to them and download them. I always make them stay together. I believe you understand that already. So back to what we were doing. That is shift 2. So align this like this, and then this happy birthday. Where did I even do that? Look for group. Should be in a group. God, I beg. Can't even find it. Shall leave that one. So, but it's easy to do, right? Just write happy birthday, align them, and then just arrange them there. And then this is his name. So what font did I even use here? I used argue demo, so you can easily go and download the fonts. I installed a lot of fonts to my Figma so that to make my life easier instead of using their own given fonts. You get, oh, you got not like this font here now. So that is nice. That is nice. So same with the, I think that I use the same font for happy birthday. So this will be the end of this particular tutorial. I hope you learned something. You can always come here to come and get the resources and do. So you can always come here, come and get the resources to do anything you want to do. I made them free for you guys. Once you, the link to the drive is in the, it's here. The link to this particular tutorial is here, and you can always get it. So, and you can easily share it with your friends, but you can edit and do anything. So once you come and click that share, copy the link and share with your friends and ask them to, come and take their resources and do whatever they want to do, right?